Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's live webinar. And you know that Tuesday morning is a special events that we do every month with AccessAdvisr. So I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from AccessAdvisr and Sensi Marketing Agency. And today we have a special event. You probably know from the name that we're going to be launching AccessAdvisr website. So as usual, I have the brilliant Rob Trent with me. And thank you, Rob, for joining today's live webinar.
Welcome everybody.
How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good. Very excited. Very looking forward to where we go today and where we can go in the future with AccessAdvisr.
That's really brilliant. And you know, Rob, we are launching our AccessAdvisr site today. So before I go to the website and to show around of things that we have done so far, I just wanted to ask you if you could give a brief introduction about you, who you are, and why AccessAdvisr. I think that will set the scene.
Absolutely. I mean, I was born disabled, and as a child and as a young adult, and even as an older adult, I found accessibility issues very frustrating in my life, and I know that other people have too. And I wanted this sort of thing to start by sharing accessibility issues with other disabled people. It won't help make the accessibility better, but our website will actually allow people to share their lived experience, and maybe actually we will make things better by forwarding that information to organizations. But I also want AccessAdvisr to be a company that is run by disabled people, and it is for disabled people. So I'd like it to, employ disabled people in the future as we grow, and I'd like it to have a section where we can help other disabled people or help people with accessibility issues by funding improvements or things like that. That's a long way off, but that's my vision really for AccessAdvisr, is to be an integral part of disabled people's lives.
Thank you, Rob. It's been a pleasure to working with you, because I think we are working nearly a year now, and we have come across different things during this time to talk about technology, to talk about accessibility, to talk about support disabled people and viewers. It's a nice combination that I get onboarded with Rob Trent when I saw his bigger vision for the world. I would say a person born disabled and have lived experience, and from there he created this AccessAdvisr methodology or AccessAdvisr thinking. And I thought that, okay, I can relate to it. And then I engaged with Rob Trent and I started working with him, because as a technology-led company, you know that we develop software, we develop we are a marketing company, we innovation, we do AI and all those things I can support Rob with. And that was an excellent thing that Rob chose me. And thank you very much for this decision that I can contribute myself and I can show my creativity out there. So Rob, in that regards, I think before I jump into demonstrate AccessAdvisr news site, I just wanted to ask you, 2025, we have spent a year planning and doing a lot of different things, reaching target clients. We have some sponsors. What is your roadmap for 2026 and ahead?
Well, obviously the website is a key part of helping us grow. I think that's important. And at this point, I also, want to say thank you to James Hall and Hex Productions, who have been with us for a very long time, helping us with the website, providing us with great support. And I think that it's important that we say thank you to James. And I know that James is going to be involved in the future, giving us lots of helpful tips on website accessibility. And as for AccessAdvisr, well, the website's going to be a key part of that. I also think we've got our social media platforms like YouTube, where we now have over 2,000 subscribers. I want that to grow, and I want that to be a place where we can share accessibility videos. And as we grow, the roadmap is trying to find what sort of roles we need within the AccessAdvisr organization, and hopefully finding funding either through revenue streams on our website, or looking for grants or donations, and grow our employee base so that we can actually get disabled people working for us, and we can grow this company in a great way.
Thank you, Rob. And you know that we are working together to get AccessAdvisr steered differently and achieve our milestone, I would say. You know, when you think about growing, it's just like a small baby step that we have took last year, and now we have a new site, and we are implementing a lot of individual things. We have different partners, as you talk about Has Production, James. He's a great supporter of accessibility, AccessAdvisr. And we also, since the marketing agency and TRI, we're also supporting AccessAdvisr, not thinking about one thing, that how we align the thing. We think about how we can make this world better for people they have disabilities. And viewers, you know that we are both disabled, and we have a greater vision for with accessibility, that in the future we can hire disabled people. It can become a global organization for accessibility, like TripAdvisor, like other website that people go over there to find better places. So with AccessAdvisor, people will go over there. We will have a genuine review, and then from that review, people will trust us, and we will be authentic reviews, accessibility reviews in the world. So Rob, thank you very much. I just wanted to share my screen, and I just wanted to mention our viewers that we're still under progress. That's why a lot of things will happen this year. So some of the things might not be ready for you to use. Some of the things are ready for you to use. So it's a combination of facts. But as I said, we have to launch the site. We have to attract people on our websites. And that's why we are launching it today. So just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing my screen. So you can see AccessAdvisr.com. Just loading. So with AccessAdvisr.com, we have added a methodology. We have nearly 3,000 reviews already. And we are incorporating from our old site. So I will go to the old site, AccessAdvisr.net. So this is our old site. So you can see accessible places here, specifically when you browse. So in the UK, all the accessible places will be kept with our AccessAdvisr icon, the A or at access icon, and we're going to be bringing that to our new site. As I said, the methodology is done. We are importing all the old site information to the new site. The old site was built with a different technology. Now we have added a methodology that the current methodology. So we have built the site with Python, Django framework, and to make it more accessible, because we have a plan in the future to make it more accessible. So you can see we have already added a feature of accessibility, so people with different type of needs, they can see it. But this is just a start of the work. So we're going to be working with James, because he's very good on accessibility, and he helped people make a website accessible. So we're going to be working with that. But the current methodology, we have accessibility features. In the future, we will add voice search in as well as sign language to the website. So people, they cannot speak, they can use sign language to search specific things, as well as people, they have problem with limbs and other things, they can do a voice search to find accessible places, including reviews. So when you search specific places, like hotel, Southampton, it will load up all the hotels in Southampton. You can see. You can see specifically accessible places, and it will load up all the places. And then if you click the accessible place, my internet is a little bit slow. It's loading. And when I do live session, Rob, sometimes it takes a little bit time because the bandwidth problem. But
That's a very common problem. I mean, I remember doing some testing when I was working, doing some testing on a system that we developed, and we'd spent ages testing it. And then when we tried to run it and demonstrate the testing, it was so slow. So yeah, I understand those issues completely. But I think what it is worth sort of talking about is that, you know, we really want this to be the place where disabled people can go, share their experience, tell us about what they found, you know, and just join us on board, because the more disabled people we've got on here, the better.
Yes. So the site has loaded. So you can see specifically here that the reviews, all the reviews here, everything here, the map here, accessibility information here, and as well as adding individual listing, like, okay, their product, their videos, as well as all other things are here. And you can also send message and add reviews. So accessibility reviews, because this place is not reviewed by AccessAdvisr, so it's not showing the AccessAdvisr reviews. But when you review these places, we cannot review these places because we don't know this place and we didn't go over there. So it's to our viewers, is to our people. Those people, they are going to this place. Like if I name this, so this place is named the Room 2 Southampton
Hotel.
Yes. So if anyone in Southampton, and if you're watching this live webinar, if you go to the home hotel, you can add your reviews, you can add and upload your photos and all the accessibility thing. Then it will show here that this business is reviewed by AccessAdvisr. So we will automatically add a section here about accessibility, and all the 5 key elements of the site. So if I add a review here, I'm just going to the review section. I'm not reviewing it. I'm just showing how it will work. So your name will automatically come from the login. You have to log in to review. And then you will add the review. You select file. You select why it is formed. You select the details of the thing. And then you can enter your ratings, like, okay, how good they are in relation with the accessibility, and as well as accessible features, what they have. So when you submit the review, this review will show up on the front page, because as I said, we are just importing all the reviews that has been done. It takes a little bit time because it's 3,000 reviews, and we are transferring one methodology to another methodology, but hopefully it will be done by next couple of weeks. But we are ready to add your review. So if you are in Southampton or any other parts of the world, if you go to accessadvisor.com, you can add your review now. So
And I think it's important also to say, as you showed there at the bottom, we've kept the AccessAdvisr ratings such as staff helpfulness and ease of access. So, you know, people aren't going to be faced with a whole load of new factors. We've stuck with what we've got, and we think that's a very good way. And if there are things that we will add in the future, or if there's something you want us to add in the future, please do, because as a wheelchair user, I know that at the start this was very, very focused on wheelchair users, and I want to make it, and we want to make it more acceptable and more usable by a wider range of disabled people. So if there's things that we haven't got on there that you'd like on there, please tell us.
Yes, that's the thing you need to do, because if you're thinking that you can't start a review, feel free to do it. We will have a methodology, so your review will show up here. So any other person, they are accessing the website, they will know, okay, these places has been reviewed. And if you're a business in local areas anywhere in the world and you want your business to be listed with AccessAdvisr, you can also contact us. The contact details is the bottom of the page. So you can email us info@accessadvisor.com, and as well as you can also contact us through the form of the website. So in there, you can request us. And few things that we wanted to talk about, Rob, as well. You know, we can talk about today what we are covering. So on AccessAdvisr, there is a methodology. So what we are reviewing, AccessAdvisr website. So accommodation, entertainment, food and drink, shopping, sports and recreational, transport, flight and travel, education. These are the domain that we're going to be working with. But as Rob said earlier, it's going to be vast, so we can add reviews of different things. Accessibility, because apart from this thing, there could be something that we are not covering. So feel free to contact us that, okay, I wanted to add a review of this place, I wanted to add a review of these things. It could be educational, like universities, if they have accessible place. It could be shopping places that you wanted to add. It could be many other things that you wanted to add to this framework. Rob, do you want to add anything to it?
I really want to say that, you know, this is our sort of big launch. Let's see if we can get more people involved. You know, it doesn't cost anything to add a review. Hopefully, you know, that review will be seen by lots of people, and it will be you know, if you want to help other disabled people, then try and add a review. It may not be right for them, but at least it will provide some information about how you found the thing. And it's yours there forever as well. If you want to come back and look at your reviews and see if things have changed, you know, you'll be able to do that. And I think that's one of the things. This is a website for everybody. This is not Rob Trent and his AccessAdvisr. This is disabled people's AccessAdvisr.
I totally agree with you. So I'm just going to go to the next segment. With that, we have a partner section. So on that partner section, we have already a few partners from GenZ Marketing. We have partnered with AccessAdvisr. We have Has Production partnered with AccessAdvisr. We have Preselect partnered with AccessAdvisr. So we are the sponsors of AccessAdvisr. So we benefited AccessAdvisr with our methodology, with funding, with a lot of other things. So if you wanted to partner with us, feel free to contact us. If you're watching this live webinar on any social media, we need your support. We need your partnership to go through, to go beyond our capacity, because we need funding to align accessibility to the AccessAdvisr websites, and as well as many other things. So feel free to contact us if you are a business to sponsor us. We also partner with local organization. So I just finished this thing. So when you are partner with us, we will add you as a sponsor if you're sponsoring us, and we will add a page for you on the website. So on this page, we will add about you, a video of you or graphics about your business, and a spotlight about you, who you are. And as you know, we have 3,000 followers on social media. We also have 3,000 businesses or individuals registered to the AccessAdvisr website. So what they do, they will know you, from this, and it will create your future opportunities. I think Rob can extend this as well. Rob.
Yeah, so I mean, what we are really looking forward to is getting new partners on board. We recently welcomed 𝗘𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃 back into the fold as an AccessAdvisr partner. And we want partners like Hex and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃 and Time and Research that are really aligned with our strategy of improving accessibility for disabled people. So come on board, join us, and let's see where we can go with your help.
Yes, Rob. Thank you. Because we need sponsors. So I'm just going to go back to our site again. So if you wanted to sponsor us, your link will be on our website. And we will add details of you, what you do. And based on that, we will also add a link where you can visit your website. So we have added our link. So you can see it goes to our website. And if I go to 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, so you can see it's about 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. And if we add a link there, it will go to their 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 website. So it's a good way. It's a good way to promote your business to disabled people. If you're a disabled-led organization and you wanted to grow your methodology for disabled people, I think it is the best way for you to work with us and extend your reach.
I also would say that as part of the sponsorship deal, we'll be giving you sort of publicity, so many times a year. You'll be invited onto one of these webinars, so it's not just about us taking money from you, it's about us really working with you. If there are things that we can do to come along to your organization and sort of talk to your people about accessibility, we'd love to get involved and do that. So, we've got the link to your website. We'll be promoting you regularly on air, as it were. And so we want to work together, not just let's take your money.
That's the best thing, because I want you to contribute for the future of disabled people. We want you to contribute for your expansion for the disabled people. So if you're a disabled-led organization and you really want this methodology to extend to the next levels, you need to support us. And with each support, we can achieve the success that we're looking for. So if you're an SME in local areas or international areas, feel free to contact us. We have our phone number on the website. We also have our email address, as I said earlier, info@accessadvisor.com. You can email us and we will send you our sponsorship package. And then you can decide which sponsorship package you can engage and you can support us with. So I wanted to go to the sponsorship package now. So we have 3 sponsorship package. It might change in the future because it is just started. We have few sponsors. We need more sponsors. So it's not a lot of money as a business. So starting with £500 to £3,000. I think, Rob, you can add a little bit topping to it.
Yeah, again, if you could put the website back on the screen for us, please, and just make it a bit bigger, because I'm not very good with my eyesight. Thank you. So you can see that we've called them the Gateway sponsor, the Impact sponsor, and going all the way up to the Inclusion sponsor. And for each of those packages, you'll get this content depending on which one you purchase. And as you go up, they'll include shout outs on the media, a logo and link, and we'll be giving you feedback every so often just to say how it's going. In the Gateway sponsor, you'll get a digital badge to show that you're a proud supporter of AccessAdvisr. And you'll get guest blogs as well for the inclusion and standard packages. I've already forgotten the name. So what we're trying to do is a tiered approach depending on your business. So if you can afford £3,000 a year, then great. If you're a smaller business and the £500 one looks more appealing, or if there's something you want to talk about to us, just get in touch, because we'll take your feedback and we'll work with you to create the package that sort of best meets your needs. Those are our designs. Tell us what suits you and we can work out a package, I'm sure.
Yes, so it's sponsorship packages, and we also have a crowdfunding options on the website as well to donate us. So if you're thinking like, okay, you don't want a sponsorship package, you want a monthly small direct debits, maybe £2, maybe £1 per week, something like that, from our website. I just going to share that, and we're going to be creating those donation packages for you. You spend a lot of money in different ways. If you go to a food shop, like, okay, if you wanted to have a snack or something like that, you spend a lot of money. And with our donation types, you can donate specific amounts specifically of the specific things that we are doing. We're going to be adding more section more or more sections on the website for you to maybe a monthly donation, or maybe a weekly donation, or maybe something like that, £1, £2, or whatever, because this small contribution will add up to our big budgets. And I think, Rob, that will support us to extend our accessibility to the next level.
And of course, I think it's important that if you can support us, even again, if it's £2 or £5, what we'll do is set up a page where your name is there. We might not have a link to any website, but this is our way of saying thank you to you for helping us. So we've got so much to look forward to in this new release, and I'm really excited about the future. But first of all, we need your help to get us really going again. So please have a think if you can help us in any way.
Yes. And if you know someone, if you are not a disabled person, that's fine. You may know someone that they are disabled, and you may know someone they can also support us with. So share these videos, share your message with them, share the AccessAdvisr.com website with them, and you can check what we are doing and how we are contributing to the future of accessibility. And we want to make this initiative global, as we said earlier. Hire people to do work for AccessAdvisr. We are just me and Rob working now to extend this methodology. We have some partners, they are supporting us. We need more people for this methodology to go global. And without your support, we cannot do it, because 2% is not that much great when it is 20%, 200%, or 2,000%, or 2 million%. We want this to be extended to the next levels.
That's right. And I think it's important to say that we're both, and James as well, in the work that he's done, we've worked for free on AccessAdvisr up till now. But we don't want that. That's not a sustainable business. We can't go on forever doing all this for free. And I know that James would agree probably. And we're still grateful for his help. So grateful. But we get some money in, we can get maybe more disabled people working for us, more professional disabled experts in marketing, in sales, in whatever, helping us to really shape the future of AccessAdvisr. So, we'll be setting up things to try and recruit new people into the organization and see where we can go, because we've got the skills in one area, but we need disabled people and other people to provide the skills in other areas. So come on board. I keep saying that, but it is important to grow this organization.
I totally got you, Rob, because we have aligned the methodology. We have a viable site now, and we need people to support us with. And without your support, we cannot extend our reach to the next levels. Every little help, every little support will gain our milestone, I would say. So in relation to that, I just wanted to share some of the other things that we talk about. We have a YouTube channel as well. And with our AccessAdvisr YouTube channel, we have nearly 3,000 followers. So anything that you do, uh, your information will be with our group. So people they and you can see we are live broadcasting here. I don't want to touch the live broadcasting because then it will end up echoing from my end because I'm working on that. So we have more than 3,000, nearly 3,000 subscribers. And if you are thinking to partner with us, all the work that we would do, it will go to our AccessAdvisr YouTube channel, our LinkedIn channel. So just give me 1 second. I will add the LinkedIn and as well as Facebook channel with this. I just need a couple of minutes. So
Yeah, I think that's worth pointing out on the YouTube channel that not only are we sort of like happy to share your accessibility videos, funny, serious, whatever, but also if you want to help us by sponsoring the YouTube page and getting your name up there as well, as one of the sponsors of our YouTube channel, then please feel free to get in touch. We'll listen to anything that you've got to offer and see where we can go with it.
I totally agree with you because we have so much people engaged with AccessAdvisr. So when you add something with us, when you work with us, if you wanted to share your stories on our YouTube channel or on our social media, we will record it and we will finalize it, and then we will share that with our audience. So I will share my screen again. So we have AccessAdvisr. We have AccessAdvisr YouTube channel. We have AccessAdvisr Facebook. So we have nearly 1,000 members within this channel, and you know that this is a customized Facebook group. So we don't don't get everyone there. But if you are a disabled person and you wanted to engage with this AccessAdvisr AccessAdvisr Facebook group, feel free to contact us and we will add you to the group. And there is 1,000 people out there. We also have AccessAdvisr website, LinkedIn group. So we have like nearly 2,000 followers there. You can see AccessAdvisr LinkedIn group. So we are in most of these social media channels. So if you wanted to support us, you can support us with any methodology that is suited for you, and that will tailor our methodology to extend us to the next level.
That's right. We've spent a lot of time talking about that and moving to the next level. But I also think what it is about is, really trying to make life better for disabled people in terms of accessibility. And that's where we want to be. We want to have these reviews which help. We want to be able to fund improvements where we can for disabled people that help, that help their lives. I know it could be argued, well, that's up to society to do, but if it's not going to do it, then we'll need to step in and help where we can. It might be small little things at first, but let's find something that we can help with and see if we can work with that to help others, so that we're giving back to the community, to you, the community as well. So let's see where we go with it. I know we're running out of time, so I'll try and shut up now.
No, that's fine. We have some questions from the audience. So the first question is from Chris. Chris, what makes AccessAdvisr different from mainstream review and travel websites?
Well, to me, I think this one focuses on, thank you, Chris, for the question, by the way. This one focuses on accessibility, and it focuses on people's lived experience. It doesn't pretend that it's going to solve all the problems for you, but it's there as a place for people to share their lived experience and help inform other disabled people. And I think it's different because it's going to, in the future, it's going to be putting back into the disabled community as well. It's not just going to be a let's take your review or your money, but we're going to be giving back to the community as well.
That's an excellent answer, Rob. And you know that it is led by disabled people, and we are disabled, and we work for disabled people. So all other websites, all other your website, mainstream websites, yes, maybe disabled people work there, but this initiative is different than others. So we wanted to work for disabled people, so that's why we're different. And as we said, it's authentic reviews from disabled people going places. So we will add those sections and reviews so you can trust specifically, like someone in your local area, and if you see someone from your local area, disabled person, reviewed that places, that is makes more authentic because that person. It's just like a community, disabled community, and all the disabled community, we work together, so we each other, so that is more authentic rather than having a broader reviews from other websites. So we have a next question here. Why is true accessibility about more than maps and checklist?
Okay, thank you for the question. Again, I think, as I said, I think I said it earlier that when I started this as a wheelchair user, the site very much reflected my own disability and my issues that I found with accessibility from a wheelchair user's point of view. And so I think where this is now heading is that we're going to be a review site for people other than in wheelchairs. So we're still not giving up on wheelchair users, but this is going to be about other disabled people and their needs. So we'll create other checklists and that configure to other disabled people's needs, but we won't be able to do that without including those disabled people and listening to their requirements as well. So tell us what you want. If you're a disabled person who isn't a wheelchair user, tell us what bugs you, tell us what criteria you'd like to see, and we'll try and incorporate that into our website, so the information is there for you with your disability and other disabled people who share that.
That's an excellent answer, Rob. And I will extend this back. That, yes, accessibility is not about wheelchair users. Accessibility is about all different type of disability, as Rob described earlier. We have a common stereotype. People think that, okay, accessibility means, okay, a disabled person will come with a wheelchair. But it can be a blind person. It can be a person, they have neurodiversity. So you probably know there is a wide range of neurodiversity. It can be a person that has sensory impairment. Yeah. It can be a person, they are deaf. It can be a person, they are blind. So it's wide range of things. So with our technology, because with technology we can solve a lot of different problems. So with accessibility and AccessAdvisr, we have future plan to aid different places. So if people go to a place, there will be something, so people can access our websites. So we are going to be analyzing sign language with our website. If they ask any questions, we will have voice command thinking and a lot of other things to work with individual organization to make it place accessible for any type of disabled person, whatever we could do with technology and without technology. So I would say, so we are different. We are aligning this methodology for people and for you. So you need to tell us what you want, and we will work through that. So the next question is, how do your partnerships and collaborators help strengthen the platform impact?
Well, I think to me, the partnerships will help us grow. They'll help us reach areas that we haven't reached before. I think also with those partners, we can work together and maybe, work with their company and see how we can do things to either improve accessibility. And I know that if AccessAdvisr can't help in any way, I'm sure we know disabled groups elsewhere that will be able to, and we'll be able to point them in the company's direction. It's not about being selfish. At the end of the day, we want better accessibility for disabled people. And if it's not us that can deliver it, I'm sure we know the companies that can. I've self-interest, but Toucan here, a diversity training company, so I think as a AccessAdvisr, we have a great opportunity here to really strengthen our impact and strengthen that of disabled people.
I totally agree with you, Rob. And I will take another question. The last one, I think, is from Raihan. Habib, what next for AccessAdvisr following this website launch?
Right. Well, I'll spend the next couple of days really promoting this new website and trying to push it and get people to help us with their reviews. But in the long term, it's about growing our sponsorship base. It's about getting more disabled people on board. And I think it's just about, let's really take this forward. By the end of next year, I want us to be employing disabled people if we can. I want us to be a go-to place for disabled people, whether it's through the YouTube channel, whether it's through our other social media platforms. I want this to be the go-to place for disabled people to come and find out about accessibility.
Thank you, Rob. We're nearly end of our session. So I would thank everyone. They're supporting us. And I wanted to add those names. And I just wanted to share my screen for the last time. And just give me 1 second. So we already have partners. And I wanted to say the name again. GenZ Marketing Agency, Hex Production, and Preselect. We also have friends and partners for AccessAdvisr. So you can see, as Rob mentioned, Toucan Diversity, Accessible Travel Online, Enable My Trip. We have other partners as well. So if you go to our partners website, you will see our sponsors and many other partners. So if you wanted to join as a sponsor or become a partner to support each other, feel free to contact us through the AccessAdvisr website. And you can email us info@accessadvisor.com. And as well as you can contact us through our other social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. And we are there. And we working around the clock to support you. We working around the clock to extend our voice to be heard. We are on social media, and Rob Trent, he's an excellent person, and as well as he has a strength, motivation that also, us will give you why we are here together to grow this to the next level. So if you have any question, feel free to ask us. And I will just ask Rob, do you have a last message for the audience?
I just want to say thank you for joining us on this live webinar. I'm really excited to be launching this new website today. I'm really excited that, we're going to be building this brand of AccessAdvisr as we go in the new year. Come along with us and share the journey and be part of it in any way you can. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Rob. Please stay on the line. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's live webinar. And we are nearly end of our session, and I appreciate your time asking us questions. So now is for you to extend this conversation to your family, to your friends, to your business, and we will get working together to get it done, get it ready for the access for the disabled people and working for the disabled people. And until our next live for next month, stay tuned and support and watch our YouTube channel. Support our YouTube channel, like and share all our activities. Thank you, and bye-bye.